Hello guys, so this time it will be a demonstration of the project Heredity from CS50AI Introduction to Artificial Intelligence with Python. So what is our task here? Our task is that we are given information about the parent and information about their genes which causing hearing impairment, and also their traits, whether the traits is expressed yes or no, whether do they have hearing impairment or not. And then given on the condition that we know of the transmission of this gene, we are to determine the children, what are the probabilities that they have 0 gene, 1 gene or 2 gene, and then whether they have that traits expressed or not, or the hearing impairment expressed or not. So let's see our implementation here. We'll start with the first family first, or family 0. Okay, now we can see here that Harry is the child of James and Lily. So from all the information that we are given, we are able to infer that Harry has 0.092 probability of having 2 genes, and then have 0.4557 of having 1 copies of the gene, and then 0.5351 probability of having 0 gene. And then in terms of traits, Harry has probability that Harry expressed those traits of 2665, and 1 minus that probability of the probability of he doesn't express the trait. And how do we know this information? Because we are given the information about the parents of James and Lily. So our AI is able to infer from the information given what is the percentage of or the percentage of probability that each person has 2, 1 or 0 genes, and then also the probability of each person whether that trait is expressed or not. So now let's move to the second family. Okay, now second family is a large family, so we have quite a number of persons here, and for each one we are able to determine the probability of having 2 copies of the gene, 1 copy of the gene, or 0 copies of the gene, as well as whether the probability of they express the trait or they don't express the trait. Okay, so that was for family 1. Now let's move to the last family, family 2. Okay, now we see here we are also able, as predicted, that we will be able to find their probabilities of having 2 copies of gene, 1 copy or 0 copy, as well as whether the probability of they expressing the trait or not expressing the trait of hearing impairment. So through Bayesian network, our AI is able to infer this knowledge. Okay, so that was it, guys. That was my demonstration of the project Heredity from CS50AI. Thank you very much for everyone, especially the teaching staff who made this project happen. Awesome, guys. Thank you very much.